Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at something called Freelancer Pro AI. It's been getting some buzz.
Yeah, definitely hearing that term game changer thrown around.
Exactly. We're using Winston Trim's article from February, Freelancer Pro AI, the ultimate game changer. You know the one. Our mission here is just to figure out, okay, what is this thing?
Right. What does it actually offer you, the freelancer?
Yeah, and is the hype real? We'll look at the features, the benefits they claim, but also, what does it really take for you to make something like this work?
Because revolutionary, or it's a big word, we need to see if the reality matches up for someone actually working as a freelancer today, beyond the marketing speak.
Okay, so first off, the article hits you with this phrase, 60-second marketplace revolution. Sounds incredibly fast.
It does. The core idea seems to be launching a whole freelance site ready to go in about a minute.
And crucially, it says no technical skills required. That feels like a really big deal for a lot of people. What's your first impression of that?
Well, it's potentially huge, isn't it? Think about all the talented people, writers, designers, coders, whatever, who maybe hesitate because building a website seems daunting.
Right, the tech hurdles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you can genuinely get a professional-looking online base up that fast
Yeah.
without code, that shifts things. You're saving time, maybe saving money on development.
So instead of wrestling with hosting domains, all that stuff, boom, you've got a storefront. The article says it allows entrepreneurs to establish that presence with minimal effort. Pretty appealing.
It is, but then it gets potentially more interesting. It's not just a simple site builder, according to the article. It's pitched as an ecosystem.
Okay.
Yeah, with over 30 built-in AI tools. That's a lot of tools.
30, wow. What kind of things are we talking about? What does the AI actually do for you?
So the article lists a few key areas. Content creation is one, maybe drafting blog posts, service descriptions, that sort of thing.
Okay, like initial drafts.
Presumably.
Mm.
Think graphic design, maybe basic logos, banners, social media images.
Could be handy.
Marketing automation is another one. Maybe setting up email sequences or helping find leads somehow.
That's always a big one for freelancers.
And finally, payment management, which, let's be honest, can be a real pain. So streamlining that with AI, that could be significant.
Yeah, chasing invoices is no fun. So if these AI tools actually work and work well...
They could free up a ton of time, right?
Oh.
You can focus more on the actual client work, the stuff you're good at, instead of all the admin.
Makes sense. The promise isn't just speed, it's efficiency. Using AI to handle the background stuff.
But, the quality matters. You'd want to know how good this AI-generated content or design actually is. How much can you customize it?
Good point. Let's maybe dig into the specific technological advantages the article mentions. First up, instant setup. Ties back to the 60-second thing. One click, site's live.
Yeah, simplicity. That initial hurdle, just gone. Imagine deciding, I need a site, and actually having it minutes later. That removes a lot of friction.
Definitely lowers the barrier to just getting started.
Then there's the built-in traffic generator. Okay, now this is interesting.
Right. Finding clients is, well, it's everything. The claim is it helps attract clients without paid ads. That sounds amazing, but how?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The article doesn't really say, is it SEO? Is it some internal network?
Yes.
Social sharing?
You'd really need to know the details. How does it actually get eyes on your services? Just saying it has one isn't enough.
Not at all. You need to understand the mechanics to see if it would even work for your specific field, your target clients.
Makes total sense. Okay, next. Customizable dashboard. So even with AI, you still want it to look like your business.
Oh, absolutely. Customization is key for branding, for trust. A generic site doesn't scream expert.
That's true.
So being able to tweak the look, the layout, add your own flair, that's essential. It needs to reflect you.
And following that, seamless payment management. We touched on this, but effortless tracking, commission management.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, if it handles invoicing, maybe even things like escrow or disputes smoothly,
Yeah.
that takes a huge weight off. Less admin, better cash flow.
Less time chasing money, more time earning it.
Exactly.
And the last tech advantage listed is interesting. A commercial license.
What does that mean?
It suggests that you could use this platform to build and sell freelance sites to other people, like as a service.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's not just a tool for your own freelancing. It could be a business model itself.
Seems like it. Building marketplaces for other freelancers or small businesses using this platform.
That definitely broadens the scope.
Yeah.
A whole potential extra income stream for users. That's quite an angle.
It is. Okay, so that's the tech side. But the article also connects this platform to the freedom of freelancing, like amplifying it.
Right, the core appeals.
First, location independence, working from anywhere. A platform like this has to support that, right?
Yeah, it should. Your marketplace is online. The tools are presumably cloud-based. So manage your business from home, a cafe, wherever. It fits that lifestyle.
Then, flexible work hours. Designing your own schedule. How does the platform help there?
Well, back to the automation idea. If the AI handles some marketing, some admin, maybe that frees you up.
Less time on the grind, more control over when you actually do the client work.
Potentially, yeah. More focus during your peak hours, more flexibility around life stuff.
And the big one under freedom. Unlimited income potential. Scaling your earnings.
Which is always the dream, isn't it? No platform guarantees that, obviously.
Of course not.
But the idea is that by making it easier to get set up, manage things, and maybe reach more clients, it removes some traditional barriers to scaling up your income as a freelancer.
Okay. The article also talks about networking and professional growth, working with diverse clients through the platform. How does that help you grow?
Oh, massively.
Yeah.
Exposure to different industries, different types of projects. That's how you learn. You broaden your skills, you see new ways of doing things.
You get out of your bubble.
Exactly. A platform connecting you to a wider client pool just accelerates that. You might meet clients you'd never find otherwise.
And that exposure, the article says, helps you build a robust professional network, get long-term clients, and create a diverse portfolio, all super valuable for your career.
Absolutely. Those are the foundations, aren't they? Good network means referrals. Long-term clients mean stability. A strong portfolio attracts better projects.
So if the platform genuinely helps make those connections, the benefits go way beyond just having a website.
For sure. It's about building a sustainable business over time.
Then under economic and professional benefits, it mentions income diversification. Working with multiple clients reduces risk.
Basic freelancing survival, really. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. If the platform makes it easier to juggle multiple clients, that's a direct path to more financial stability.
Makes sense. Less reliance on any single income source.
And then skill expansion. Just by doing varied projects for different clients, you naturally learn more, develop new skills.
Sort of learning on the job, but across many different jobs.
Yeah, you're constantly challenged, new tools, new client needs. It keeps you sharp and makes you more versatile, more valuable.
Okay, now let's talk money, or lack of it. Cost effectiveness. The article claims 0 monthly fees. That's bold.
That will get people's attention. In a world full of subscriptions, 0 monthly fees is a big hook.
Especially for startups or freelancers trying to keep overheads low.
It lowers that financial barrier significantly. More of your earnings stay in your pocket. But
there's always a but.
Well, you'd want to check the fine print, wouldn't you? Are there transaction fees? Fees for certain premium features? 0 monthly fees doesn't always mean completely free.
Excellent point. Need to look at the total cost, not just the subscription line item. Now, the article does inject some realism, practical considerations for your success.
Ah, yes, the part where they say the platform isn't magic.
Pretty much. It provides tools, but your commitment is key. It's not just plug-and-play success.
No way. Technology helps, but you still need self-discipline for time management, project delivery.
You still need to market yourself, probably beyond whatever the platform does.
You absolutely need to keep learning, keep improving your skills, and manage your finances properly.
So the platform is a foundation, maybe a facilitator, but you're the builder.
Precisely.
Yeah.
You bring the skill, the drive, the business sense.
Okay. The article wraps up by calling Freelancer Pro AI a paradigm shift. Big words again, saying it's changing how freelancers build and manage their online businesses.
Combining AI with user-friendly design. It could be significant. It could democratize things, make it easier for more people to set up shop online professionally.
If it delivers on the ease of use and the AI actually helps,
then yeah, it could empower a lot of entrepreneurs to compete more effectively online.
And it ends with a question, aimed right at you, the listener. Are you prepared to revolutionize your freelance journey? Puts it back on you.
It does. Makes you think, does this fit my goals, my way of working?
Right. So, quick recap. Freelancer Pro AI promises a super fast way to launch a freelance marketplace.
Packed with AI tools for content, marketing, payments, the works.
Aiming for more flexibility, growth opportunities, and potentially big cost savings with that 0 monthly fees angle.
But your own hard work, your strategy, your skills, they're still absolutely crucial. The platform won't do it all for you.
Couldn't have said it better. The tech is a toolkit. Your expertise and effort determine the outcome.
Exactly.
So here's a final thought to leave you with. If platforms like this do make it much, much easier to set up an online freelance presence, well, that probably means more competition, right?
Stands to reason, yeah. Lower barrier means more people potentially jumping in.
So the question for you becomes, in that potentially more crowded but also more accessible landscape, what unique value, what specialization, what thing can you bring that makes you stand out?
That's the real challenge, isn't it? Ease of setup is one thing, but building a distinct, valuable brand is another.
Definitely something to think about as you navigate your own freelance path. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Hope it gave you some food for thought.
Until next time.